Your voice, your vote. Gwen Walz, wife of Minnesota Governor and Democratic vice presidential nominee Tim Walz, was in Grand Rapids today, speaking to local educators about the vision of the Harris-Walz campaign. 13 on Your Side political reporter Josh Albertus was at that event, and he has the story.
I teach because I believe in people.
Jeff Petrosky says he's a middle school social studies teacher teaching American history. And it's a history he thinks is still unfolding.
I think we're at a pivot point, just like our country. I know that there's a lot of school board races that are just like the national government. There are two sides that are pulling in each direction. And I think that it's so important that people get involved with the process and really do the homework.
The situation in American politics, he says, is the reason he came to see Minnesota First Lady Gwen Walz in Grand Rapids. Walz, who's worked as a teacher herself, was stumping for her vice presidential candidate husband Tim Walz and Democratic presidential nominee Kamala Harris on Wednesday.
We believe in our bones that everyone deserves a chance to get ahead. It is the most important gift we can give to a child. And it is a vision that Tim and Vice President Harris also share. Now together, they're going to build on that, and they are going to build an opportunity economy.
It's a battleground state and an overarching economic arena targeted by Donald Trump's campaign as well.
My vision is for a middle class that is once again the envy of the entire world. It's going to happen. It's going to happen fast. Workers like you and communities like this should be able to afford a nice house, a new car, and a growing family on a single income, all while enjoying the highest standard of living on earth.
But in the eyes of many, it's not just the presidential level in play here.
Michigan is going to continue to play a huge role in not only determining who's president, but in making sure that we are victorious in the House and keep control of the Senate.
In an exclusive interview with 13 on Your Side, Democratic Whip Catherine Clark, one of the top Democrats in the U.S. House, signaling success from Wednesday's event, while also pushing back on a narrative among some about what some viewed in recent weeks as scarce details on policy from the Harris campaign.
Just today, she made another announcement on top of what she's announced about education, about how she's going to address our housing crisis in this country. Today it was small business. So these are Republican talking points because they don't know what to do to address the momentum and the connection that Kamala Harris is making with American families.
But on Wednesday, Walz calling on supporters to use their skills to energize a base in an area up for grabs and key in November.
Let's be the educators we are and use our power in the way that we can, in the way that we will, in the way that we know. That's special to our profession, to who we are, to what we know, to what we can do together.
And President Joe Biden is expected to visit the state in just a couple days as well. Now, that isn't branded as any kind of campaign event, but we'll be sure to keep you up to date on that visit and others that are sure to still be on the way. Juliet?